Stolen Nation, oh, where the blood clot are gone, man. On a big social media. Marlo P. Now, as we know, he got robbed not long ago for his chain. Like they were dangling it around like, it was a trophy. And Marlo P, he stayed quiet, man. He stayed quiet for a minute. And he said he would get it back in blood. And now listen, I don't know if it's the same guy. I don't know the information, man. But, there was some guy on the floor and, let's just say he was forced to say sorry. So people, maybe we could just hear it.
What's good, people? It may relevant TV. Make we just listen to this Ras.
I ain't stop until he turned to a pack.
Hey Marlo, come get your shit back in black.
A few moments later.
Say sorry, Marlo. Say sorry, Marlo, please. Brother, say sorry, Marlo. Oh, you're getting ready. Hey, brother, bro.
Yeah, so like that's him on the floor. Obviously, the video's kind of explicit, man. You know what I'm saying? He's on the floor, and let's just say, he's got someone wrapping the arm around his neck, semi-choking him out, forcing him to say sorry, and all that stuff, right? And in the end, it appears as though he ended up saying sorry. Now, a lot of people are gonna be like, I could never say sorry. That man there. But listen, even if this arm was wrapped around your neck, and I'm saying, yo, bossy, you're saying sorry, bro. Yeah? Nah. We don't endorse it over here.
Sorry, Marlo, P, bro.
I want the Ras am I hearing? What is big in it? Say sorry to Marlo P. I want the Ras really a guan. Or to Yasso. Let me get this right. The boy them who took Marlo P's goods, they said on camera, come get that Ras back in blood.
Hey Marlo, come get your shit back in black. That way.
What's this foreplay thing on the floor? Up in the jail cell. In fact, let me get this Ras right. The boy who's up on the floor, begging on the floor, he never took Marlo P's chain. He's somehow allegedly connected to the chain. I want a Ras really going out, Yasso. So why is the boy on the floor if he never took the chain?
So what they're saying? So what he's saying that it wasn't actually him who took the chain. So he's just an innocent guy in the situation, and he's just like he just got caught up in the fire. Bro, imagine you didn't do no harm to someone. You didn't rob no one. Next thing you know, you're on the floor, you're wrapped up, forced to say sorry with Marlo P. Like who the fuck is Marlo P? Hey, that's tough, man.
From Marlo P. This is some random brother. This have to be some type of Ras joke. Marlo P screaming, there's no...
Man saying some random brother. So what? They just randomly got some random guy and was like, fuck it. You're the target today. You're the target. Say sorry, Marlo P. This guy never heard of Marlo on his alphabet letter, but he's forced to say sorry. I'll go on.
Expiry date. I want to Ras. Am I really hearing? Let me tell you something. What happened to you could happen to anybody or to Yasso. You screaming, you get them boy there food. You screaming, you get them boy there straps.
It was me that was giving out waps to your dogs.
You's really up on the big internet screaming, you provide narcotics and ammunition, my guy. I want to Ras really a guan. What am I really hearing on the big internet? If this don't end with Marlo P or Fredo getting pitched, then the rap game is rigged. You know like that. These Ras brothers used to be around each other, itch up with each other, friendly with each other.
Couple things happened in the ends, separation, because we all know each other. So something happened between another man and another man, their main members. We're all friends. We're all friends. Then two friends, something happened, and then everyone had to choose their side and whatnot. And
hey, listen, most of these guys that are from the ends, they're not friends, bro. They just so happen to be around each other because they're on the same block. They're in secret competition with each other. Like they'll be stealing each other's sales. They'll be effing each other's girls. But I've seen it all, bro. Yeah, they'll be effing each other's girls. Next thing you know, this guy is running over this guy, and because they got caught up in pass. It's just a joke thing, bro. None of these guys are real, man. Well, most of them are not real, bro. They've got no loyalty to nobody but themselves. They're actually just sharks, bro. They're just sharks. that happen to be in the same block, and you know, like, have you noticed as well how, like, you know, till this day you have people that literally be having fist fights, bro. Friends having fist fights, bro. Now, me personally, I've never had a fist fight with a friend, bro. Yeah, and I understand it can happen like when you're a bit younger, but when you get past a certain age, if you're having fist fights with your friend, bro, like, what is that, bro? Like, what is, like, is that supposed to be? How have you conditioned yourself to think that, you know, you having full on fist fights? You know, a fist fight. I'm not talking about, you know, a little sparring thing, bro. I'm talking about knuckles to jaws, bro. That is not a friend, man. I don't care what no one says, bro. That's some weird thing, man.
That's where the separation happened.
Now look at it. That's all. Or big in there. You have boy in jail cell getting fornicated. You have another brother, Quay of Odessa, Fredo, can't come back to the UK right now. You have Marlo P, he's never smiling. He don't look happy. I want to rise really going out yasso with these brothers. If you don't like your freedom, my guy, Marlo P, give it up, my guy. Grab two machine and go on business. You don't like that. Ego and pride make people do dumb things. Make your music, enjoy your life, and pipe some gal. Because what I see on this Ras net with you brothers, you all trying to prove a Ras point
man.
you could never prove.
Yeah.
If you prove you could have a business, Marlo P, and you get catch, you's lost, my guy. And if you don't prove a Ras point, Marlo P, ego get to your brain in the form of Ras bad mind people telling you things in your head, my guy. Sometimes it's best, Marlo P, for be afraid of yourself, my guy. Because one thing's for sure, two things are certain, my guy. The only person who's going to end up losing will be you. And people out Yassa will be laughing at your Ras. When it comes to Fredo, he's Quay of Odessa, enjoying some Ras tom yum soup. You know like that. And Noogles, Fredo's enjoying his life on the run right now, my guy, and missing his family. And
Yo, do you actually think that Fredo's actually enjoying life right now, though? Because, bro, he obviously must be living in a constant state of looking over his shoulder. You know, it doesn't matter what nice swimming pool you've got in a garden. You know, you can never truly relax if you're always having to think about, you know, could today be the day that, you know, they come and get me? Could today be the day to find me? You know, like, bro, I know man, yeah, who, you know, like, they're living good, but they have ups, and they can never be at peace, bro. They can never be at peace. Now, imagine when you actually have the government wanting you, bro. The government wants you. How can you be happy, bro? I don't want to say it. Like, yeah, you can have some nice, you know, materialistic things, but mentally, are you mentally stable? I don't think you can be happy if you ain't mentally stable, bro. I mean, you can have bursts of happiness. You know, you can be happy for a moment, but then when you be like you try cool off, you try chill, then you be like, oh, you know, you hear some sirens, you hear some footsteps. You know what I mean? All of a sudden, that smile's gone. I don't know, man.
the same Ras time. We spectators in this Ras, this big internet, we don't have no horse in the race. We can only say what we Ras see on the big internet. Marlo P, he still feel away. He probably can't sleep. He probably can't nap properly. He definitely don't look Ras happy. Marlo P, whatever you searching for, my guy, I hope you get it in the terms of happiness, because you don't seem happy at all. When it comes to you, Fredo, one thing I'm seeing with most of you Ras guys out here, so you don't like having money. God gave you everything you asked for, but none of you still seem happy. So guess what? It seems you all try to lose your freedom, your financial stability, all due to the Ras fact of the big internet. But then again, this is what we want to see. We want to see the outcome of stupidity.
This is what we want to see.
And the outcome of having money. That's what we want to see. We know what it's like having no P, and we know the outcome. But we want to see the outcome of rappers who could make money by just putting pen to paper and using their Ras voice. We want to see what happens when pressure bursts Ras pipes. You know like
Pressure
that.
burst pipe.
And ego pride take over. You know like that. As for the brother in jail getting fornicated by them guys, I tell you, you out there, so There is no rules in this game that these brothers play. So this is where I ask a basic question. In fact, I was not going to even ask a question. I'm going to tell you something basic. There's man out there, so who will picture whole family, including your mother, your sister, females, uncle, father, due to the fact you put them on the RAS net. This is why I tell people out there, so. There's some people out here, so, who's never encountered darkness. That's why they be doing up foolishness on RAS net and go trouble RAS people. They don't realize because they've never really troubled someone who's sick in the RAS head. These brothers that could live good lifestyles, they want to be bad boys. Continue being bad boys. There's demonic people out there, so waiting to take your RAS soul. Make you know that for free. As for you son.
Uncle D, man. Yeah, so, bro, it's facts, man. Like, obviously, nowadays, not, yeah, like, but I'll tell you the truth, bro, yeah. Like, you know, there's this misconception that's going around now, and that, you know, only bad boy. You know, that mama just live bad boy every day. They're the only ones that will do some darkness. Nah, man, more time, a normal guy, what them call civilian. Yeah, you push them too far, bro. Yeah, you push them too far, bro. They will show more darkness than the man will call himself bad boy. You know, just like what Tupac said, they're not killers. I ain't not killer, but don't put. What was it? I ain't not killer, but don't push me. Something like that. You know, just like in America where you got, you know, the little nerdy kid. You know, you push him. Next thing you know, he come to school. Bow. Everybody gone. Yeah? Now that is more dark than, you know, kidnapping someone, and that's more dark than that, bro. Cause you'll see darkness forever. Yeah? But yo, listen, Marlo P, I don't know, I feel like, yo, allow the thing where, you know, you're trying to have something to prove, and, you know, it's all dead news now, man. You know what I'm saying? But people, like the video, don't forget to like, subscribe. Peace. I'm out.